Greetings guys, it's Freshy and today we have quite a lot of amazing news, reveal date of the Season 3 and much more interesting updates. So let's see what we have. First of all, Marvel Rivals League just dropped the new Marvel Rivals update dropping this week. Size about 500 megabytes. Game size after the update will be 1 gigabyte more, almost 1 gigabyte more, and this according to the XOX League, who usually provides absolutely correct info. So it seems like we gotta get a really good drop, and I believe that we gotta get some new fixes of characters, probably bug fixes only, not really a big balancing patch like we usually get once per month, I would say. But anyway, it will be a good one. Probably we're gonna get new skins for the Raccoon and Squirrel Girl, which already teased yesterday. So yep, it's a kind of good update, and I believe that we will get some interesting news about next update as well, because developers usually teasing what's coming next, and probably it's gonna be a bigger update, and next one most likely gonna be Season 2.5 update with Ultron coming to the game. And this is so damn nice because we desperately need new strategies, and Ultron is obviously one of the most hyped characters in the game currently. So I believe that this will be a big, insanely good drop, and everyone will insta-lock Ultron when it comes. But again, tell me your predictions and thoughts too. Now, next is drop from the Battlepass leaker of the game. Last year, Summer Game Fest 2024, Marvel Rivals got a trailer, and I think that people got to try out the game on site and at home during Gamescom as well. Hopefully, they will do the same thing for 2025. And Season 3 is going to start in July. However, I don't think anyone is going to be able to play the game that early, lol. So according to Battlepass, it's gonna be July, probably early July, but I would say that this probably not really correct, because a little bit later I will reveal you pretty close release date, and it's gonna be the middle of the June most likely. So yeah, it's kind of interesting, and I'm really curious why Battlepass talking about July. Maybe it's just a typo and he wanted to say June, but well, who knows? Anyway, I think that according to this stuff, and according to that the next Summer Game Fest will be also around June, July, it's kind of possible that we're gonna get a new huge drop for the Season 3, maybe trailer for the Season 3 like we get for the previous seasons, as well as the new characters reveal for the Season 3. And a lot of people speculating that it's gonna be Blade, because, well, it's time for him, right? Because a lot of people expected him in Season 2. But I must say that I think that there might be other characters again, and Blade might be moved even for later seasons. Maybe Season 3.5, maybe even Season 4. We will see, but let's see what we have beside this. Now, Miller Ross dropped that the Gala Star Vote now open. The Gala Star Vote is officially open, and the winners of the public vote will join the next year's Hellfire Gala 2026 roster with a brand new themed costume, and voting will end at 5 AM EDT on May 23rd. So don't lose your chance to vote for the best skins, for the best characters as well during the current season. And I believe that this will be a drop for the next season with Hellfire Gala theme, which is gonna come 2026. So yeah, I believe that this is cool, and probably it's gonna be something like Season 6 or something like that, if I counted correctly. But anyway, I believe that there's going to be much more amazing drops and much more new X-Men who will join the roster for the Marvel Rivals. And this is absolutely gorgeous. And in fact that we also get some leaks about Hive, Forge, Professor X, and other characters which are going to be implemented to the game. I think that makes a lot of sense. And also we might get some really popular and hyped characters like Gambit, Juggernaut, and others during this next event. But again, tell me your thoughts. Hey guys, I'm happy to announce that to celebrate new Season 2, I decided to make 5 luxury Battle Passes giveaway. To participate, subscribe to my channel and like and comment any video. Then stay tuned and watch my videos to see the winner. Winners will be revealed in the middle of the season. There will be 5 winners in total, which I'll choose randomly from the subscribers. Thank you for your support and good luck. Next is a showcase of the free Wolverine skin, which now available in Act 3 of the Hellfire Gala Moments seasonal event, and now accessible to those who have cleared Acts 1 and Act 3, meaning those who cast 10 ballots in the Gala Star vote can now redeem their free Wolverine patch costume. And I think that for free costume, this one is obviously amazing. Wolverine is not really popular on the lower ranks of the ranked, but he's kinda OP on the highest tiers, but as well, he also have quite a big ban rate, so if you main in Wolverine, it might be difficult for you to play in the rankeds. Maybe you will be able to play him in a quick play, so yeah. Or maybe we will get a new ramp up for the Wolverine popularity on the lower ranks too. So we will see how it will go, but I believe that, well, this skin is obviously cool, and I think that this one is easily one of the best for the Wolverine, at least so far in the game. Now for the bigger stuff. Marvel Rival Leaks reveals that Punisher is getting a Peach Momoko makeover with a new skins. So, Marvel Rivals plans to release a highly anticipated Peach Momoko design skin for the Punisher in June 2025, corresponding with the release of Marvel Rivals Ignite #1 comics book One Shot. This skin for Momoko unique Japanese folklore and sport collection remains Frank Castle is a striking design that combines his rough persona with cultural richness. The costume, which includes back, stone-like armor and a broad Japanese casa head, combine traditional Japanese inspirations while retaining the Punisher's threatening edge. Momoko's approach, as she noted, combines parts of the character's indigenous culture with the Japanese artistry to create visually striking and distinct clothing. The skin release is a part of the larger partnership between Marvel Rivals and Momoko, who has previously created amazing designs for Spider-Man, Penny Parker, Luna Snow, and Hela. This Punisher skin, which was teased with Hela, is rumored to release around the comic's June 11 premiere, presumably signifying the start of the season 3. So, most likely, and including the fact that Video Gamer previously had correct data mined leak data of the previous seasons, season 3 going to start as June 11th. And I think that this is kind of correct. A little bit later in May, we're gonna get an update with Ultron Season 2.5 update, which probably comes to the game around 20th of May. And, well, it makes absolutely huge sense that we're gonna get the new Season 3 drop in the middle of the June. So, yeah, it's kinda predicted a new showcase of the date for the Season 3, and I hope that you guys are as much excited as myself. Now for the good part, Juggernaut character concept for the Marvel Rivals. So, one guard character, passive, accumulates momentum while running without hitting anything. The same momentum increases the damage of his attacks. Each damage received also increases his attack by 5% of the damage that inflicted against him. It would be useful against projectiles. Abilities. Number 1. A series of blows to ground the inflict area damage and launch enemies far away. Number 2, a charge this can be charged. It will do more damage with the momentum acquired from his passive. It pushes enemies. The more powerful they attack, the farther it sends them, and they can also receive damage when hitting the walls after being launched. Number 3, he crosses his arms and create the energy barrier not very large or resistant. And number 4, he can throw enemies with his hands. They do additional damage if they hit other enemies. Ultimate Juggernaut will start repeatedly charge in the areas in circles at high speed for 10 seconds. It is like Silex ultimate but much heavier, and if the hit does not eliminate you, it can launch you far away. So, alternative skins for this one will be Deadpool 2 Juggernaut, Classic Juggernaut, Kurt Juggernaut, and Captain Universo Juggernaut. And here's the concept art for this amazing concept, and I must say that this one is so damn great. It looks so beefy and so amazing. I think that this is design we desperately need in the Marvel Rivals. This is easily the best design of the Juggernaut I've seen so far. Unfortunately, I don't know who is the artist of this one because the Reddit account who dropped this was deleted. So I wasn't able to find it even with a Google search and Google Lens. So yeah, it is what it is, but this work is just so damn great. I think that this one is perfect, and I absolutely want to see this type of the new Brute 1 guard in the Marvel Rivals, because he would be much more interesting and much more crowd control focused than, for example, Hulk or maybe the Thing or something like that. Like, he would be even more interesting. He would be able to drop enemies around, so I believe that this would be massive and amazing character to play. But again, guys, tell me your thoughts. Maybe Jagger will be revealed in the Season 3, who knows. Now next is a drop from the N4G Unlocked, and let's see what we have. I would die if that happened to me. Marvel Rivals community discovered an amazing way to deal with toxic players. So, the hilarious anecdote amused the Marvel Rivals community. Recently, a player shared their strange experience with the community. Samantha Sam noted that their parents, 60 and 61 years old, enjoyed playing Marvel Rivals occasionally. So, one day, they all decided to spend some quality time together and play some matches. The dad picked Thor, while the mom chose Squirrel Girl. The OP emphasized that this wasn't the first time parents played the game. Then something unsavory happened. The OP called "My mom got flamed in versus AI." In the second round, one player starts blaming my mom for "How can you be so bad at the easiest hero in the game?" The OP solution? Quite simple, yet extremely effective. They stated, "I simply went because it's my mom and she's 60, that's why." And they went radio silent and never wrote anything else after that. And he won with no problem. The OP reminded the players most of the time they did know who the person behind the hero was, and that's everybody deserves to be treated nicely. So, how to deal with toxic players? Obviously, the Marvel Rivals community found this incident with a toxic player hilarious. Community members joked that they would die of embarrassment if they accidentally flamed someone's on. However, some noted that this could also be a great way to deal with bullies. We've all had days when we're grumpy and want to blame others. It's a path of the least resistance. That's only human, but one should act on those feelings. So don't be shy to call those players out for their behavior. Sometimes players get so engrossed in the game that they forget that they are playing with real people. After all, we all playing for fun, not to be someone's punching bag when they are in a bad mood. Call them out on it, politely. There is no need to rise tension in the game that should be relaxing. So yeah, I quite agree with this statement, and there's a lot of interesting ways to actually argue with some toxic players and bring them back to the normal state. I think that this is a great example of how to do this. So guys, that's all for me for today. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you are, be sure to drop a like, comment and subscribe to my channel for more amazing Marvel Rivals content. See you guys! Hey Rivalers! Sorry for interrupting, but only 1.7% of you subscribe to my channel. To support me and my channel, please subscribe and hit that like button. Thanks!